Welcome back to the podcast. My name is Joseph Clough, and this is episode 630. And in today's episode, we are going to be doing a live. I say live, this is being broadcasted live on YouTube, on Facebook, Twitch, Twitter, and places like that. So always feel free to hang out with us. But this will be a hypnosis session on going on a journey and letting go of anxiety. And I think we could all go on a nice little journey like that, right? So I want you to make sure you're not doing anything, that you're not operating any machinery, that you just use this as your time to reconnect with yourself, to release some anxiety, to be able to go on a journey of just being at peace. I think that would be a good and great idea for each and every one of us. So once again, no operating of any machinery or anything like that, because it is our time to just really reconnect with ourselves, to feel more calm, to welcome more peace, to be able to experience more contentment, to allow ourselves to fall into relaxation. Like, it's always there. It's just usually buried behind all the stuff that we're going through. So let's go ahead into that right now. And as we do so, go ahead and get yourself in a nice, comfortable position while we go on this journey of change. You see, as you go ahead and just be present, as you just allow yourself to be here, go ahead and close your eyes. And as you close your eyes, have an intention. Have an intention of what you would like to experience. In the beginning, you may go, look, I'm ready to release anxiety. I'm ready to release or decrease worries and doubts, or anything going on the inside physically that is no longer serving you, but you're ready to let go. Make that conscious decision that I'm ready to release this and have an undeniable experience. And then make that decision of how you'd like to be different. That's it. How you'd like to be different. You see, we've got to understand where we are and what we're about to release to then know where we're heading. So who are you going to become when you experience this freedom? How do you want to feel differently? It's almost as if we're deciding and declaring that I'm ready to learn, that I'm ready to grow, and I'm ready to be free. And as you do so, go ahead and breathe in through the nose and exhale through the mouth. Breathe in through the nose and exhale through the mouth. You see, as I speak to you, consciously and unconsciously, soon you may drift and dream, or you may just listen to my words as they go with you and through within you. That's it. Relax. Allow your body to be present, and you may even consider the position of your body for a moment. Take note of how you're positioned, your hands, your arms, your fingers, where soon even the effort it takes to put that conscious awareness may be too much effort. You see, it's easier to just relax. It's easier to just let go. Whether we go into a trance in a few moments, in a few minutes, however quickly or slowly we go into trance right now is all good. However you do it is fine. You see, going into trance is learning to go into trance. And I trust you unconsciously to go down to the level, the depth of comfort, a learning state, to the right level, but will give you the biggest, most wonderful results of being free to receive calmness, to receive peace, as we go here and there in the mind, a journey of letting go. You see, there's many times where you have relaxed. It may have been long ago, maybe weeks or days, but there's always been times, maybe consciously you can remember a time of feeling so relaxed, where you were maybe so blissful or even so tired that it felt good to feel this comfort. We've all had times in our life, no matter how short or long, where we have relaxed. And I wonder, because it's a good thing to wonder, if your unconscious mind can remember, really remember, how it feels to be that relaxed. You see, when you relax, you are able to learn and absorb new insights, new ways of acting, reacting, feeling, being. So as we learn, as we relax, and relax as we learn, you can invite yourself on a journey of change. And that's it. You see, any feeling that we feel, positive or negative, can come and go. So just like anxiety, we can decrease it, we can release it. We have the ability, when we discover the rules of the mind. So firstly, you may consciously or unconsciously know now that this anxiety is not really serving us, but also we can appreciate that all anxiety and worry is a protective mechanism. It is trying to keep us safe. But we can also ask our unconscious mind to consider a new way. You see, as we drift and dream, learn and relax, deeper into comfort, deeper into that wonderful feeling. You see your muscles can soften, where soon stresses and anxieties may just melt away. That's it. They can melt away. So allow yourself this time to reconnect with your unconscious mind. Beneath the surface, your unconscious mind can listen to those things that I say, and only take on the things that I say that will allow you to feel better, safer, happier. That is the choice that you can have. That's it. So relax down, deeper and deeper into trance as we drift, as we learn, allowing the comfort to expand within us and around us. You see, this is your time to shine. This is your opportunity to remember the control that we have within. Now you may imagine in your mind as if any form of negative feeling, thought, or emotion, as if it were to leave your body, even just for a while. You can imagine that. You may see it, you may hear it, you may feel it, or just know. But imagine in your mind those worries and doubts or anxieties leaving our body. They may have symbolic representations, but see them for what they were. They were signals. They were good, positive intentions. Not the feeling of it, but the intent beneath the surface. We just know that our unconscious mind was trying to keep us safe. And as we do know that, see them for what they were. Then you can choose to allow them to go. You can just imagine being connected to them in some way as they're outside of you. And you can release those ties in your mind, telling your unconscious mind, these are no longer needed. They're not mine to be had anymore. So release them and let them go. Send that signal. It's time to feel peace. So allow them to go farther and farther away, smaller and smaller. That's it. So in a moment or two, they can become so small, so distant, that they just disappear. That's right. Allow your unconscious mind to diminish them. You are in control. So allow them to go so far away where they cease to be a part of who we are. You see, as we go on journeys in life, some things we pick up, some things we let go. We do it in every form of our being. So maybe it's time to let go of things that we've picked up in the past, to allow something new in. Because just because we release worries and doubts? Wouldn't it be nice, having emptied ourselves, to fill ourselves up with something new? That's it. So go on that journey as if you're going off out into the future, having achieved your desires, having gone through the days and weeks, but in that peace. For some, you may see it within your mind, watching another you, being so calm, so relaxed, so at peace, so confident. For others, you may be in that moment, having made that feeling of peace. You see, however you do it is fine. And what we also must do is give this you the opportunity to grow. As if we're sending down to this you over there the deep calmness, the relaxation, maybe an epiphany or two, a learning, an insight, as if that you is bathed in peace, that you is energetically surrounded with calmness. Maybe it's a color, maybe it's an energy, a sound, a thought, a feeling. But allow that you, having made that change, also have the added value of being surrounded and protected with that peace, with that contentment, as it goes within the cells of you, your biology, softening your body, allowing the peace to shine through. You see, you are in charge here. You can give this you many different feelings, many new ways of acting and reacting, because you are co-creating with your unconscious mind that this is the way, that this is where you're heading. Almost as if you look back to this present moment, having made that change and felt that peace, felt that calmness. You can feel so good in the most wonderful way that you made that change way back then. You see, we can go on many journeys in many different ways, many situations where this peace and calmness can replace the old anxiety. But without a doubt, in this moment, in the now, you can allow the comfort to maintain, to expand within you, around you, right here, allowing you to be filled up with peace, filled up with calm. For it's all energy. Emotion is just energy in motion. So it's now time to create that energy that we desire. We can be at peace. There are safer ways of being. We can decide and declare to your unconscious mind, there are new ways of being that can serve you and keep you safe, while simultaneously bathing in the calm, bathing in the peace. That's it. This energy can soften the cells of your body, the muscles, the thoughts. Surround yourself with this energy of peace and calm, even contentment, for this is all yours to be had. This is your moment. At the same time of knowing we can feel this peace, you, the unconscious mind, can also realize to start to make changes. Because if we said the anxiety was a signal, it's a signal to pay attention to. So I want your unconscious mind to remember those triggers, to figure out the reason behind them, so you can have a conscious epiphany of what you feel like needs to be solved, so we can maintain the peace and calm while simultaneously taking action on becoming who we desire to be, where we can take the inspired action to create the life that we desire, because you deserve that. That is what I believe. And even if you don't believe it yet, you can remember that in any moment, you can start to feel this peace, especially when we understand the unconscious mind that bit more, to direct it, to allow the attention and intention to the most desired success, the desired solution to our dreams. So feel good in the peace. Peace to your mind, peace to your body, calm to your thoughts, calm to your feelings. That's it. Allow yourself to feel the peace and calm, nurturing you, allowing you to feel more whole and content, to restore the beingness of you, to restore, to really restore the calmness within. That's it. And be sure to thank your unconscious mind. Be sure to thank yourself, for you are creating many changes, and that just means you're ready to learn, you're ready to grow, where you can feel a little bit better from the moment before, but not as much as in the next few moments, days and weeks to come. You can always learn, and you can always grow. So in a moment, I'm gonna count from 1 to 5. And as I count up from 1 to 5, you will just effortlessly feel more restored, more peaceful, more at ease with the beingness of you. And you'll only awaken to the right level of energy that suits your time of day. So 1, every muscle becomes less and less relaxed and a little bit more alert. At 2, you can just feel more calm and peace and happiness, nurturing and nourishing your being. At 3, you can breathe in through the nose, oxygenating your whole mind and body. At 4, you can begin to just stretch and become more and more alert. And at 5, you can come all the way back to now. You can open your eyes all the way back out of trance into this moment in every wonderful way. So welcome back, all the way back into the now in every way. There we go. And welcome back. So I hope you enjoyed that experience of getting a little bit more calm within us, more peace, more happiness, more wonderful feelings of being you, okay? Because we've got to just train up our mind. Now, I also want you to know this, that I mentioned in the track that we got to be conscious of the triggers which creates anxiety, right? Because it's a signal, it's an intention of protection, but also a signal to pay attention to. So make sure whatever you're doing that we're not just going to go, I'm going to listen to hypnosis and that's it, because the triggers are still there and I want you to overcome those triggers. So be conscious of what is happening in our world. Be conscious of how we act and react. Be conscious of the beliefs we have about ourselves and the world which may create that feeling, right? Because once you do that, you don't have to rely on hypnosis to change your emotional state because you've dealt with the triggers and the signal. Okay, so just know that in every way that yes, it's really good to reduce the anxiety and get back into calmness, but I don't want us to keep on having to rely or keep on having to go back into anxiety, into calmness, when you can just pay attention and understand the triggers and therefore take action on letting them go. Now, for most of us out here, it may not be appropriate to you. Because I only work with a certain kind of person. But if you did want to let go, if, for example, if you experience imposter syndrome, if you are a professional, if you're invested in yourself and you're willing and desiring and wanting to, it's in your heart to be free of it, even if you don't know how, but to absolutely let it go all within 8 weeks, you can go ahead and book a call with our team, which is josephclough.info/talk. Okay, josephclough.info/talk. You book a call, you fill out an application form. This is not a free program, it's an application to figure out what you want to let go of, to figure out exactly what you want to achieve, to then go ahead and get clear on what's the unconscious block which is creating the self-sabotage, and then come up with the best steps to let it go. If we can solve the issue within 8 weeks, we'll say yes, and we may invite you into the program if we feel like we get on with you and we want to work with you, because I think business should be about that. You should love who you work with. I never take on people I feel like there's some resistance. So if you really want to go all in on 100 profound, 1,000,000% great feeling of success, of being free of the imposter syndrome, of the worries and doubts and the anxieties getting in our way, go to josephclough.info/talk. And then I think this may be the last time opportunity for our virtual weekend seminar. It is happening on the 20th and the 21st of November. It's the 10th today as the time of this recording. Go and get your ticket if you haven't got it already. First of all, early bird I think is almost up, and you can get the whole weekend seminar for just $97. You're spending like 16 hours with me, minus some break times, but 16 hours with me, one weekend to totally get clear on letting go of the issues that you experience. I'm taking stuff from my premium program, which I just mentioned, and putting it into this weekend so you can get deeply aligned with your desires, to get the unlimited confidence, to really make huge transformations. I mean, expect huge transformations. Honestly, expect huge transformations. They will happen. Every time we've run our events, it happens every single time. Never had an unhappy customer when it comes to the events or anything really. Or maybe when it comes to the app and it breaks, but that's a whole different story. But for the events, absolutely fantastic. I'd love you to be there if you want to really shine. So go to josephclough.info/event, get your virtual ticket, transform in the comfort of your own home, and just truly be the unlimited, profound, and confident you. So I hope you enjoyed this episode and got some of the peace and the calm and some relaxation. That's what it's guided for. That's the intention. And I hope you're enjoying my work, because I'm here to try to support you. That's why I'm putting out all these free episodes. This is episode 630, which is a ton of episodes. And I'm just here to support you because I believe in you and I want you to shine. I want you to thrive. I want you to just be your true potentiality. That's why I wrote the book, Be Your Potential, because I want you to be your potential. Okay, so with that, have the most wonderful rest of your day, and I look forward to speaking to you on a future episode. Many thanks and goodbye.